Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today what I want to share with you guys, I want to show you how you can use Sass in your React project. So for those one who doesn't know what Sass is a preprocessor scripting language that is interpreted or compiled into CSS. Alright, let's get started. I want to create a React app in this directory. What I will do, I just right click here and open the terminal. Once I have my terminal open, I can say npm. By the way, before you run the npm command, make sure you have installed Node.js in your PC. Without Node.js, you won't be able to run Node commands in your PC. Kindly go to the Node website and install. So when you go to the Node.js website, you will have these for Windows users, you can download. If you are not using Windows, you can go for Mac OS and then you can download it and then install it. For me, I already have Node.js installed, so there is no need to install it. Alright, let's continue. Now I run npx create React app. Then the name of the folder, we can say that is Sass, and I press enter. Our new React app will be created. This one will take a couple of minutes, so I won't keep you waiting until installation has finished. I'll just pause and then I'll get back once everything is ready. Alright, welcome back. So our React app has already been installed. Now what I'll do, I will cd into our directory. So you need to run cd. Now once I'm inside our directory, I'll just run this. I want to open this project in Visual Studio. So just write code and then space. Now here is our React app. We have the app.js, app.css. Now I want to open the terminal. To open the terminal on Visual Studio, you just press Control and backtick in your keyboard and you'll be able to open that terminal. You can see we are inside our directory, our app directory. Now I want to start this project to make sure that my React app is working. What I need to do is to run npm start. I want to start our project. Alright, you can see our project is starting on localhost 3000. So if everything runs well, you'll be able to see the React project there. Alright, we are able to see our project. This one means that everything went as we expected. Our app is ready and everything is working okay. Now to install Sass, what we need to do, we can open another terminal here. To install Sass, you can click on this package.json. Then I want you to notice something here inside here. So to install Sass, we just need to write npm install Sass. Now to run it. Once it has installed Sass, you'll be able to see the Sass dependencies included in our package.json. You're able to see it here now. So this one means now that we have successfully installed Sass in our project. Now we can test our Sass to see whether Sass is working correctly. Now in the index.css, what I can do here, I can just try to, okay, I can just use the app.css rather than using the index. Okay, on the app.css, what I can do, I can rename it to, what you need to do, you need to rename this app.css to app.scss. We can go to our app.js and then we need to rename this one also to be app.scss. Okay, you save that one. When you go to a project, you'll be able to see everything is running correctly. It means that Sass is working correctly there. So, for example, when I go back to app.scss and then I just write app.css, we'll get an error which says that module not found, can't resolve app.css. This one means that we are trying to point to a different file which does not exist in our app. Now, by fixing that, you just need to write here app.scss to make sure you are using Sass. Now, when you go back to our app, everything will be okay. Now, Sass is set to go. We can test Sass here under app.css. For those one, I think you have a basic knowledge of Sass. Now, to use Sass here, what you need to do, maybe let me try to use let me define some variables. Defining a variable, use $sign. Maybe I can say the background color, BG color, for example. Then I can give it this color of, let me just take this one. And then I can write it here like that. Maybe I can use a different color like EEE. Hash EEE. Yes, like that. Now, in Sass, we can call this variable here under the background color. Instead of writing the EEE here, we can just use $PG color. Now, when you save it, let me test to see whether that one is working. Yes, it is working. You can see the background has changed to grayish. So when I change the BG color here to something else, maybe red, let's say red, and then I save, you'll be able to notice our background color changes to red. This one shows that Sass is working. So maybe another thing we can do is using inheritance. Now in our app.js, below this a tag, I want us to write another div with the class of header. Inside this header, we can write a h1, and then you can say this is Sass in Reactjs, just like that, and then you save it. Now let's define the CSS properties for the header class. You can just copy that one, go back to our app.css, and then maybe you can say color to yellow. Now when you save that one, when you go back to your app, you'll be able to see this one changes to yellow. Now maybe I want to add another property inside this h1 tag. To do that in Sass, what we need to do, we just come below here, and then you use this ampersand, and then you say h1, and then maybe you can say text transform uppercase. When you save this and when you go back to your browser, you'll be able to see the text is in uppercase. Now we can try to change it to lowercase to see whether it is working. So when you change it to lowercase and you go back to your browser, you can see it is working. So this is how we use inheritance in Sass. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.